got Denny, Herm, Aaron, and JC, and 5 people who say they're a millionaire, but only one of them is, and the other 4 are lying. Let's just start by just appearances. You're broke.
Hey, not fair.
That's
not right.
That's
not right.
That's
not right, bro.
Because you was in the Guess the Black person, and I think we had to pay him. Number 5, your shoes are elite.
When a white man doesn't wear socks, that means he's very comfortable, which means he got a lot of money.
And he got penny loafers on with no penny in it. So it's like, y'all don't even know how much I got. You know what I'm saying? So,
but then again, millionaires don't dress up. They usually wear like 3 and 4, very like calm, because they don't make, they don't dress themselves up.
You don't look like he thrifted that?
He looks a little bit too well put together, I would say. You look like you're pretending that you have money, but you work at Gelson's.
We're gazing over number 2, our beautiful lady here.
Are we gazing?
I feel like you're gazing.
I just meant what's the English word for we're like not paying attention to?
Oh, okay.
Oh, you mean like we're overlooking?
We're overlooking.
But I will say this, you look very well put together. I like the sparkles. She looked like she may have new money.
We got to see you guys. Now let's just dive into y'all one by one. So number 1, tell us your name and your job.
My name is Demar Randy, and my job is I'm a fashion designer.
Oh, dope.
Wow.
That's dope.
I'm Tori Kay, and my family works in the oil business.
Oh my God.
That's
Oil
what
money.
She said her family.
She said
her family. She said her family.
Yeah, but white people share their wealth.
Number 3, look like an African prince.
Yes, you do.
But I guess we're about to find out now what you do and who you are. Who are you?
My name is LeBone James.
LeBone.
Hey, nah, this broke. This need a loan. He broke.
What do you do for a living, LeBone?
I'm a creative.
Okay.
He might be broke.
Did you name yourself LeBone?
He might.
Yeah, it's my OnlyFans handle, so.
He might have $1 million.
I don't even know.
Number 4, what is your name and what do you do for a living?
My name is Stuart Thompson, and I am a professor.
Damn.
Professors don't be making millions.
Hell no.
I think you can make a lot of money as a
Got
professor.
tenure.
Yeah, you got 10. He's trying to convince us.
Nice, please. You tenure. You tenure.
Professor of what?
I teach Spanish.
Spanish?
What school?
I teach at UCLA.
Okay.
That's a good school.
That's a nice
Not
school.
USC
That's an
though.
expensive school too.
Okay, number 5, what is your name and what do you do for a living?
My name is JF Harris. I'm a stand-up comedian, but that's not how I made my money.
Oh.
He added that
How
in.
did you make your money?
Bitcoin and index funds.
I think he did it.
He's rich and you better be careful.
Bitcoin has been a little bit on the rocker recently.
It's not great, but I got out before it the bed.
Oh.
Name 3 index funds right now.
Most of my money's in Vanguard, honestly.
Whoa.
Kevin, don't even act like you know what he's
I
talking
do know
about.
what it is.
You don't know what he's talking about.
I got $8 in Vanguard. Number 2, how did you say you made your money, Tori?
Well, I do music, but my family works in the oil business.
That means she has free time to have hobbies.
Taylor Rift.
So do you work a job? You just you do music full time?
I do music. I also work in advertising.
Did you make your money, or you got like a trust fund?
Trust fund from my family, but I also grew up from a young age wanting to be an entrepreneur and do my own. So my family's actually from Texas, but I moved out to LA to do advertising and music. So yeah.
You're so well spoken.
I don't believe her. Kids who have trust funds, I've never known one to work hard. It sounds like you work hard.
Well, you haven't met me, so.
Hey, you talk your shit.
Also, she's from
Have
Texas.
you met anyone Southern?
Yes, that's
You got work
Hold
ethic.
on, I got you, girl. I got you, Tori. She's from Texas. Okay. New York trust fund motherfuckers don't work.
Okay.
And I'm talking to you.
Oh, wow.
Texas people, I believe they work.
Okay.
I know a guy from Texas. He f***ing works. His name is JC. He's actually sitting over there. Let's go down the line. JC, who do you think is definitely not a millionaire?
Definitely not. Unfortunately, the Spanish professor. I don't see him making $1 million off of teaching Spanish, unfortunately.
That's right.
Who do you think is the millionaire?
Who do I think is the millionaire?
Yeah.
I think it might be Jay.
On the end?
Yeah.
Who do you think is the millionaire?
That's for sure. Look how that's thrift. He thrifted that. You know what I'm saying? Only millionaires thrift. So
Who do you think is the millionaire?
For some reason, the confidence of my man LeBone. But I could be wrong.
Okay, well, it's time to vote somebody off. I love you, bro, but you're not a millionaire. That's my vote. We're all gonna vote. Number 2, number 5. I think those are the millionaires. I had a feeling it was you, the professor, number 4. But I'm just, again, I'm not seeing how $1 million, how you make the $1 million across time.
I think that you will be a millionaire because you got a sparkle about you. I'm saying that because I'm about to eliminate you.
Man, number 1, I feel like they don't see you how I see you. I feel like you got $900,000 and you just waiting to get that last 100,000. So you might not have it today, but that 100 grand on the way. You know what I'm saying? And then you're gonna be able to tell all these that you know. So I gotta get you out of here now, but I know that 900 waiting.
Yeah.
That was so. I never seen someone gas up another person so hard just to kick him. He said, "I believe in you. I know you got it, but you are out." Aaron,
I've always wanted to be on Survivor. This is my only opportunity to do that, so I'm sorry. You've been voted off the island, my friend.
I am in the fashion industry as well. It is very hard to make $1 million in that industry, so you look like you're able to do it, but
not enough to $1 million.
Yeah, just not right now.
All right. Hey, number 1, great job, man. We'll see you at the end. All right, so this next round is about your assets. Tori, what is the most expensive item that you own?
My family owns a yacht. We keep it at Marina Del Rey.
Oh, Marina Del Rey is nice too.
How big of a yacht?
Big.
Oh, wow.
How big?
It's
your family yacht, you should know.
Hey, people with money.
I don't know shit about boats.
How many flat screens in the yacht?
There's 4.
Hey, he talking like he got money.
Bedrooms.
They got flat screens in there?
Okay, first of all, if you're rich, you don't keep track of how many flat screens are in your yacht.
Well, it's based off of the bedrooms.
Oh, watch your mouth.
She said
Watch your mouth.
She said bedrooms.
Hey,
I think she just called me broke. I don't know.
Yeah. That's when people talk. Relax.
Sorry, that's what I'm saying. But here's the thing, 4 of them are lying. Like they have to make this up as they go, and she's quick to answer.
I don't believe it.
So either she was back there rehearsing a character, or she was a shit. LeBone, what is the most expensive thing that you own?
Look, he said he got an OnlyFans, right?
Yeah.
He finna say this dick.
It's making all the money.
It does make a lot of money.
Oh my God.
Outside of your moneymaker, what is the most expensive thing that you own?
I actually own a sixplex, is that what you call it?
Oh, is that what you call it?
It's an apartment building with six units. I'm shooting a lot of content out of there. I'm trying to create like a studio, something like this where I run my own empire.
The math is not mathing here. It's a 6 apartment building, but you're trying to run a studio with 6 apartments?
Yes, that means I can have 6 scenes going every hour on the hour.
Whoa.
Yeah,
Once you just have a lot.
No, I need to own it. I need to.
If you're a millionaire, you know where your money's going, and you're not gonna sit here and be like, yeah, let me buy this 6 superplex building.
Shoot. No. I'm not gonna get every word right.
And that's just the truth.
Oh, you want to shoot in with the
yes.
And then
yes.
Oh, that's why you're
Yeah.
Number 4. What's the most expensive thing you own? But tell me in Spanish.
Tengo un apartamento en Beverly Hills.
Do it in English. That's all I need to know. Thank you.
Yeah.
I heard apartment in Beverly Hills.
Yeah, I own a condo in Beverly Hills.
Is that a members only jacket?
No, this is something I got while traveling in Denmark.
Traveling in Denmark. Did you fly first class?
No, I flew business.
How do you think they keep their money? You heard him. He talking heavy.
He might be really
I'm
smart.
starting to believe in you.
Okay, let's get to number 5. What is the most expensive thing that you own?
I own a 2-bedroom house in Highland Park.
That actually, bro, low key.
That's kind of crazy.
Highland Park.
Where's Highland Park?
Highland Park is where
Right
all
outside
of like
of
the
Silver
cool
Lake.
rich whites live right now.
I bought in 2015. When I bought it for $500,000, it's worth like 1.3 now.
He knows he's too. He's like Tori.
Do you live with other people?
No, I'm single.
When did you buy the Bitcoin?
I started getting into Bitcoin I was in Chicago 2003 to 2007. My friend Scott was mining Bitcoin back then. Told me about it. He went on to work for Oculus, went on to work for Facebook. So I didn't know what I was buying. I just he was like, buy $2,000 worth of this stuff.
He got it.
You said 2,000?
And then it started going up. I started putting a little bit more money into it. And then when it made me really nervous, I pulled the money out, used that for a down payment for a house. And then I own a condo where my parents live back in.
He's also like, he's
very nervous.
Yeah, because he think we finna rob him.
No, for sure. That's what I figured. I was like, oh, he's genuinely nervous.
He's like, I really don't want to tell y'all this because I got my car after this, but I need you to know I have the money. I swear I do.
I couldn't believe you was shaking like that.
I got a nerve damage thing in my hands.
Oh, you
don't make us feel bad now. God damn.
When you go grocery shopping, what is the total amount that you spend on average?
Like $200.
Okay, number 4?
175.
175?
Where? I want to know where he shops.
And you're shopping for yourself?
Because Trader Joe's.
Weekly, monthly, bi-weekly, daily?
I'm every 2 weeks. Yeah.
Because 175 is different at Earl One versus Trader Joe's.
He never said Earl One.
That's what I'm saying. We gotta ask.
Find out.
I'm a Trader Joe's guy.
See,
that's
you
perfect.
can buy the whole store.
Yeah.
LeBone, where do you shop for groceries and how much do you spend on average?
I spend roughly around $50 at Mother's.
What the f is Mother's?
It's in Orange County.
He know everything! Tori, where do you shop and how much you spend on average at a grocery store?
I like Ralph's. I just feel like there's one everywhere. So Ralph's, but also on top of the delivery fee because I hate going, so I always get my groceries delivered.
How much do you spend when you go to Ralph's with the grocery? Like, what is
Well,
your...
I feel like $200 on groceries usually, but then it's like a $20 delivery
And is that
fee-ish 'cause it's
weekly?
no, like every 2 weeks. I don't eat that much.
LeBone, how often do you go buy clothes?
Once a month, maybe.
And how much are you spending on clothes?
I mean, I usually buy sweatpants, so.
I was gonna say that a male thong don't cost that much.
A lot of rules. You have a lot of swagger. How often do you go clothes shopping and how much do you spend?
A lot more than I should. That's like my one vice.
That's your vice?
What's your biggest piece that you bought? Like piece of article of clothing? I would say.
I got an Aimé Leon Dior
That's
winter
nice.
coat, that black one that says
The
New York
varsity
with the
one?
varsity one with the New York.
How much is that?
Very expensive. Very nice too.
It was like $1,200.
What size is it?
The reason I asked is because I feel like when you start making money, you buy more clothes. Like when I wasn't making money, and I'm still not making money, I'm very broke. Please like and subscribe to my channel. I was never buying new clothes, rarely. And then when you start to do well, you start to buy newer clothes. So I just want to gauge who's going out and buy. And it sounds like you're going out.
It's the one thing that I do spend more than I should on.
Hey Kev, I'm ready to.
We gotta eliminate one more.
I'm ready to send somebody home.
I think LeBone. For me, okay, I'm gonna do my vote first. Y'all sound very confident, and I know where you shop in terms of your groceries. LeBone, I just think you've been incredible at making up a story. I don't.
He didn't like that. He didn't like that.
I'm not buying the OnlyFans.
Like that.
I'm not buying Mothers. I'm not even buying those sunglasses if I ever see them at a store somewhere. So that is my vote. I don't know. I don't think you're a millionaire, but hey, I think you're well on your way to be a millionaire, and you're gonna break the world. And I see the twinkle in your eye and all that bullshit saying, which is not true. You gotta work hard, kids. Save your money, invest it. LeBone, you're my vote.
That was not right, but with that being said, I think that you might have new money. I think that you are, this is YouTube, I think you may be laying the pipe. You know, you got a sixplex, you must be doing your thing. I think, Professor, I do think, as we've been saying, I do think you're probably well off. You changing the world teaching. I just think it's very hard to make $1 million as a professor. You look young, and you know what I mean? You're a great look. You got yourself put together nice, but I don't think you got long money, so I'm gonna say professor.
Oh man, my vote's a little complicated here, but I'm getting convinced by the professor a little bit.
Wow.
Same.
I'm actually getting unconvinced by number 2 here, unfortunately. Because it's just, I know there's money in oil, but does that make her a millionaire? I don't think so.
Okay, if we vote you off, can we still go on the yacht if you were telling the truth?
Oh yeah, that's enough.
Oh, okay, well then, you're out.
Get out.
It's gonna come down to
I'm
y'all.
gonna go. Oh man. As much as I think LeBone got money, I also just think LeBone, like you said, OnlyFans is such a new production. It's just so new.
It's so new that LeBone hasn't had time to go shopping yet, bro.
When did you start OnlyFans?
It was like 2021.
During the pandemic. 21. I don't believe the one right here. That was the one. These are 21.
Let me tell you why he's lying. How you start in 2021 and you already have a 6-unit building?
He could have been going, like Danny said, he could have been going crazy. I thought you was gonna say your family owned the mall. And I was gonna be like, damn, they own everything. But I'm gonna go ahead and say that you are not the millionaire.
I don't want to overcomplicate, but I'm going for the professor. I don't think it's you, bro. I'm sorry, man.
Okay, so we have a tie. So wait, is it a tiebreaker? Oh, it was me.
The professor.
So it's 2-2. I picked LeBone, so I gotta pick between you two now. I'm gonna send Tori back.
Oh.
Tori, thank you so much. We'll have you back at the end.
Bye, Tori.
We're now in the next round. This round's about family, which is weird because we voted Tori off and her whole family has money, so we think. LeBone, what did your parents do for a living?
My father actually was a stripper.
Oh, wow.
So you're in the family business.
Yeah, he's a Nepo baby.
That's a lot.
Wait.
That's a lot.
What was your father's name?
Oh, it was dark chocolate.
Oh, classic.
You know his dad?
He's fast with the answer.
I don't know his dad, but
What about your mother?
She wasn't stripping, she was just a waitress.
Okay.
You know.
Tell me she taught us something.
And she did that just because she wanted to work. You know, my dad made enough money to take care of us. So.
Mr. Professor, what did your parents do for a living?
My mom is a banking executive, and my dad is a financial planner.
Executive.
You too good, bro.
Executive.
On now.
You like a George Clooney movie.
He's
You know what I mean? Like,
Do you have any siblings?
I have one younger brother.
What does he do?
He also works in banking.
You might be the whitest man ever. Is what I'm starting to decide.
I think you might be right.
Wow.
LeBone, do you have siblings?
Yes, I have a sister who.
Yes.
You don't
What is your sister's name?
You're not making her work for the family business, is you? She
What does she do?
Why is he laughing? What is her name?
I just want to know her name.
Because it's rough. She's in the business too. It's a family business. So,
I know we all got you.
yeah, so her name is Strawberry.
Are you directing her pictures too? Cause that's wild, LeBone.
I feel. Why are we
Yes, that's
moving?
why I didn't want to talk about it because I know y'all gonna judge me.
How are we moving past
No judgment. No judgment.
Can we?
What did your parents do for a living?
My dad was a fireman. My mom was a housekeeper.
Hey man, shout out. That's dope.
You got it from the mud.
Shout out to your dad, man. I want to talk to our resident Get Money man. What you feeling right now? Instinctually, how do you feel?
Instinctually, I think Bitcoin, buying $2,000 of Bitcoin back in 2007 is
2003.
It was somewhere between 3 and 7. I don't remember the exact
so it could have
year.
been early.
It was when I lived in Chicago.
Yeah, that's crazy.
I don't remember the exact number of coins I have now, but and I also sold off a good chunk of it.
But when you bought him, say it was in the pennies?
No, fractions
it was
of a
like
penny.
I think it was like change. I think it was like 15 to 20
Dude, it was
cents
nothing. It was nothing.
I remember.
And you bought $2,000
worth.
He got it. When was your last day job?
That's enough. Thank you. He has to think about it.
I stopped walking dogs around, I think, in like 2010 or 11. Like
Let's
I
move our
started a
focus
little
over to the
dog
other
walking
guys.
company with my ex-wife.
You said ex-wife.
Ex-wife.
He's the ex-wife.
Yeah.
Whoa. Whoa.
What'd you pick up, bro?
That's half your money, my boy.
Do you have any businesses outside of teaching?
No. No, I just.
Do you have any businesses outside of slanging?
24/7, baby.
OnlyFans is new money. I think even if you are doing a great job and you're at that topper percentile, it's still hard to make a lot of money consistently doing OnlyFans.
I heard that.
A lot. Okay. So I'm gonna
You see when
say.
he licked his spoon?
Yeah. Unfortunately, I gotta send you LaHome.
LeBone, again, you the man. I hope you go out here and make some more money. But yeah, I'm at the. I don't think you got the money because you ain't even got no collar. If you look at these two white, you know what I'm saying? I feel like you might have, you might have threw a collar on just to, too loose. That's all. You just very loose.
I wasn't sure, but I think you sold me. Like, the top percentile, I've heard, I don't know this myself, but it's mainly girls that are making like the big bucks. It's harder for a guy. Guys do make a lot of money, but to make the big bucks, it's like way harder. And as an OnlyFans thing, like you have to pay your taxes. Like these guys have like assets that can write a lot of stuff off. I don't know how many G strings you can write off. But definitely not that many. So for me, I'm also gonna go LeBone.
LeBone, I support you. I'm not.
I got you. A year free on me, man.
I still stand by my original vote. Unfortunately, man, you seem like a great guy. I mean, so you have a lot going on for you. I think it's. I do not think you are the millionaire. Unfortunately, I'm sorry. The professor. The professor.
All right, JC, take us home.
All right. LeBone and Stuart, show us your watches real quick.
LeBone! You got the gold Apple Watch.
I'm gonna send LeBone home, unfortunately.
Dang.
I'm sorry, LeBone.
He showed you wealth, LeBone.
Even though he's LaFresh.
Thank you, LeBone.
Hey, subscribe to my OnlyFans.
We were down to the last two white male. Now I guess this round is more about figuring out who was lying. Because one of them is making up a story. Either he never bought Bitcoin, but I will say the Spanish checked out.
Yeah, the Spanish
It did
is
check
good.
out.
Everything
was
he
good.
said about himself checks out with his appearance a little bit. But the Bitcoin stuff also checks out. The numbers check out, the outfit check out, the time check out. Here's my reasoning. I think
Question. You are a comedian, and you were a comedian when you went to Chicago doing improv.
I started in Chicago doing improv when in like 2003.
Gotcha. How did you have 2,000 spare dollars to invest in Bitcoin?
I had a job where I worked overnights at a hostel doing front desk. This is 2003 Chicago. Yeah. So my rent for a one-bedroom studio back then was $470.
That's true. Rent was very cheap.
But it doesn't matter though, because inflation, $2,000 still in 2003 is a lot of money.
Yeah, and Aaron, and we have 3 stand-up comedians before you.
Well, I'm about to start.
Yeah, 3.5. When I was in theater school and doing stand-up in Chicago, I didn't have anywhere close to that much money, free enough to just give on a whim.
That's the only thing I will say as someone also. I had a bank account in
like,
high school.
I
I
wasn't-
used to put money away, so it's possible.
I wasn't loaded.
it's possible.
I wasn't loaded, but I probably had about in my life, because I bartended in New York before. I moved to
you got
Chicago.
money then.
I moved
Oh,
to
so he was
Chicago-
older. So he was older.
I moved
Yeah,
to
he
Chicago
was.
when I was 20, right before I turned 21. So I had like lived some life already, and I had maybe 10 grand when I moved there.
Yeah. And you took 2 and you doubled down.
I hear you, but this just sounds.
I get it.
It's a little something to think about.
little white lies here
2,000
and there.
At,
White
two-
lies.
at 20
sure.
years old, having 2,000 just
I definitely did not
that
have
doesn't.
$2,000
I would
at 20.
never have done.
So you spend a lot of your money on clothes,
Yes.
right? You would spend like a lot, an overwhelmingly amount. 'Cause clothes don't appreciate at all.
None.
Right. So what do you spend your money on?
I guess I treat myself once in a while. I'll buy a nice bottle of wine for my girlfriend and me to enjoy.
Okay.
Yeah.
What was the most expensive
travel.
bottle of wine you bought? And also, what was it called?
This one, I just went to Argentina
You
and
closed off.
no, it was
He closed off.
it was I went to Argentina and it was called Divi Catena. And it's
Say
not
that one more time.
Divi Catena.
Was it good red? Did you ever
Yeah,
get red?
it's a Malbec,
I
which
think
is
I think
What
I've
year
had
was
that.
it? What year was it?
it's not
like
it's
that.
not terribly expensive, but I mean it's a treat. It's it tastes good. It's something to remind me of that trip and of the the research that I got to do there.
He spends money on travel.
When you're traveling, is the money you're spending on traveling coming from the teacher money, or is it coming from did you rent out the condo in Beverly Hills, or do you live there?
I live there currently, but I may end up renting it out down the road. But currently I live there.
So all the traveling you're doing is coming from the money you're making teaching.
Yeah, it's grant money.
But you said you were flying when we talked about Denmark. You said you went business.
Business class.
Business class.
Yeah.
So you're spending, and that's the difference between $100 to thousands of dollars. So you're spending thousands of dollars on your travels on a teacher salary still.
Yeah, I mean, the research is for grant money. So I'm also a big guy, so sometimes we just have to spend a little bit extra money for comfort. I'm mostly leg, so
You don't need to. I don't think you need to be trying to offend me, but continue.
No, but I mean, as much as I have enjoyed flying coach, and I do fly coach from time to time, but if I do have an ability to upgrade, or if I do have, I accumulate a lot of travel points, that allows me
Yeah,
to
travel
upgrade.
points.
So
I have a question though, because he has a girlfriend too.
Yes.
So that's expensive.
How often are you traveling per year?
I travel, I'd say it's twice a month.
How? How are you teaching at UCLA all year round and traveling twice a month?
I travel on weekends mostly.
On the weekends to Denmark and Argentina?
No, those are.
And when he comes back and has an 8 a.m. lecture?
Kevin, let him explain himself.
Well, that was in the summer when I'm not working.
I'm not buying it, bro. There's no way you're on a teacher's salary,
2 times a month.
traveling twice a month on a teacher's salary, and in the summer you find yourself in different continents? There's no way.
Your girlfriend, does she live with you?
Not currently.
Okay.
When you travel, do you pay for her side of things, or does she chive in?
Sometimes I pay for her if I'm treating her, like if I have invited her on this.
Argentina, did you treat?
I didn't travel with her to Argentina. That was a research trip.
Who was you drinking?
Oh, it was a research trip.
It does sound like he has a lot of money. He's spending a lot of money.
Yeah, that's what I think he's spending a lot.
But I'm
He's
like,
not
you're
spending.
spending so much, but what about grading papers? What
Yes!
about writing essays?
Bro, you're traveling twice a month, sometimes to different countries in the summer,
Yeah, that's
flying
crazy.
business class on a teacher's salary.
Bringing people.
If you told me you were renting out your condo, I could believe that, okay, you're making a teacher money, living off of that, and using the rent from the condo to travel to these places.
Like having another business.
Exactly, but the fact that you're not renting it out, that means your only income is coming from your teacher's salary. There's no way you're doing
A lot
that.
of outpour of cash. Can we listen to the resident get money, man? How do you feel? Because I trust your
Yeah, I feel like it's a lot of spending money here. I feel like if you're a millionaire nowadays, you have to save and you have to not be spending. And I feel like that's my boy over here.
Do you save a lot of your millions?
No.
I'm about to say,
So
we might actually pull up.
I've been shopping with him. It's scary. I think you're the millionaire. I think you're very smart with your money. And if we were just talking money, I believe you could have become a millionaire. But I just think you're lying. That's why, like, obviously 4 people are lying, one's telling the truth. And to me, your story, it doesn't add up to someone who could live that lifestyle.
Well, I guess I'll go. I agree. I think you make good money. I think you're well off. I think you're taking care of yourself. I think, you've got money to take trips. You can use your reward points, but it does sound like a lot of outpour of money based on a pretty stable and static income. I think you got more confidence as a millionaire. You need to walk in your millions a little stronger, but I do think I think he's the millionaire.
Millionaire is pretty easy for me. Like I said, I think you making money, but yeah, not being a teacher is just very depressing too. You know what I mean? So this man said he was a comic and is smiling. For me, either he is stealing money from other white people or, I don't know, but I feel like this is the millionaire.
You wanna go first, my friend?
I feel like we're gonna kind of agree on this, right?
I think we're kind of right there.
Well, Stuart, unfortunately, I'm sorry, man. We don't think you're the millionaire.
Yeah, man, I'm so sorry. But we wish you all the best.
Thanks, man. Appreciate it.
Yeah. 100,000 here, for sure.
For sure. You're definitely up there. You give it a few more years, you know what I mean?
We narrowed it down. We think JF is the millionaire. Will the real millionaire take a step forward?
No!
God damn it.
No, Kevin,
What?
I blame you.
What do you mean?
You were getting all in our heads about him.
We were all in our heads about him.
No, Kevin.
Yeah, but hold on.
You yelled so loud.
Hold on. So this is all true.
Yeah, it sounded true.
It's that tenure, huh?
Yeah, and generational wealth.
Oh!
He hit us with
He
the white privilege.
He didn't talk about his generational wealth.
No, he said.
JF.
Yeah, that's
Were
how
you lying?
It's how I would be rich if I would have listened to
Yeah.
a friend.
All in a day's work. Good night.
With your boy, I'm the man of the year. I'm not a fan of your peers.